beefy front lines.
Gragas locked in the mid lane as well. Now, if we're talking about like the first
Through the river for a second visit, and he's got flash.
But Armeo is here to hover. Oh, but he's still gonna flash right on top of it. He's looking for the catch from Evanes, and they brute force it. First blood goes over to Cloud9.
So, see if they can get Fudge with no flash. Watch the slice and dice angle.
Looking for the flash Q3, but Armeo doesn't connect on the Arctic Assault. Has to flash in for the permafrost. They should be able to get the damage down with the Q from Fudge. Gives him enough lifesteal, and Revenge ends up getting the kill. Sven was looking for that Hex Flash in the mid lane. Just going to show up with the crash down, looking for a Q stun. But Ayla is here for the counter roam. But M&S, nice explosive cast. Punts away Ayla and Jojo, but he flashes right on it to guarantee the kill. Lockdown onto Sven.
Speaking, can we move over to that objective?
Allows for the first dragon to be secured at the game well before the Rift Herald has spawned. So Cloud9 are now have a chance to reset, and if they want to shift
later on in the game, and you know there's a lot of melee, so I think EG should be happy right now with the game state.
Oh, they look for the explosive catch right on the Jojo. He has the flash available. Oh,
I'm sorry. I cast the curse out. I think it's going to be tough for EG going forward to this early game just because of how accelerated C9 is right now. So they're going to have to look for picks and opportunities.
Picks like
this one.
Permafrost, Glacial Prison, the Chain, CC, Wombo. Zen, not a chance to flash.
Stated a couple times here, no ultimate, so without that big engage,
not to offer the fight, I think, honestly, this is like their best chance right now.
Oh, here we go. The double teleport comes in.
They call it a Glacial Prison right on top of Sven. They can burst down one target. He gets a Magna Storm at least before he goes down. Revenge is in the middle of everyone, and he just gets obliterated by Cloud9. Now they're trying to kite their way out. Evil Genius is trying to keep the range advantage as well. Fudge already popped the dominance, but he's losing HP as Armeo flashing forward right on top of it. Fudge forced to flash as well. Ayla jumping. Arctic Assault lands the permafrost stun. Emanos trying to body block it with the body slam, but Unforgiven finds the damage. Blobber jumps in, forcing the flash. Berserker loop with the power instinct. They're so low to the side of EG, and Cloud9 just find a way to take them all down.
Oh my! Over chasing here. It all explodes when Berserker jumps in. Kaisa jumps in, then the Kha'Zix immediately following.
Vital information on when they can re-engage and look for mini pockets, and they do not hesitate when they arrive. The fact that Evil Geniuses kept them on the run, and then at the last second turnarounds from Berserker, M&S Blabbiter, and Fudge, absolutely incredible. So they look for the dive onto the bottom side of the map, but Fudge is going to get completely blown up as Evil Geniuses commit the teleport from Jojo to make sure that they save Revenge under the tower, but the tower cannot be saved as the Rift Herald makes the charge.
Pretty good.
This is the third dragon of the game for Cloud9, and they want to take it, but they have to wait out the time, as you called it. Fudge has teleport available. Engage already from Sven. They're forcing the fight even before Fudge gets there, and they just blow up multiple members of Evil Geniuses. Fudge wasn't even needed. Now he comes in to teleport, and he can just completely zone Unforgiven off. Hopefully he doesn't take too much damage, as Armeo is now the one isolated from the rest of the Evil Geniuses, looking for the Hex Portal, and Fudge able to rejoin the ranks.
Beginning of the game, have been playing around the Gragas, but that ultimate right there too, Sven right over the wall.
Dragon would be available in the next 4 minutes. Evil Geniuses have no room to play with in this bottom side jungle, and Jojo is just going to get dove under tower. There's nowhere for him to go. Blabber and M&S are cut off by Ayla and Armeo, but do they have the damage? They have to wait for Revenge to join the fight, and they blow up Ayla before Revenge gets there, and he's trying to do as much as he can, but Berserker demolishes.
They need to stay in some of these fights. Sometimes the shield and the speed are super nice.
It's looking rough for EG here.
It certainly is looking rough. Let's see. Hex Gates out here. Maybe they can catch something. They're getting a little desperate.
Nice explosive cast. Armeo forced a flash. Body slam flash from M&S right on top of the backline here. Jojo gone. Ayla gone. Cloud9. They just cannot do anything.
And right now in comms, you know, if I'm AG, I'm saying, hey guys, what are we doing for next game? Yeah, I think this one's going to be hard to...
Do whatever you want.
He's got a Magi.
He's got an 18 stack Magi.
He's got on the map now with the Hex Gates too.
And Armeo, I don't think those Krugs are safe for you to farm anymore. The explosive cast splits him and Jojo peeling up. The body slam connects. Armeo is gone. And Cloud9, I think I'm just going to echo Mark's words on the lounge. I think the way after game 1 ended so cataclysmically in Cloud9's favor, the mentality that they are coming in with this game and the way that Evil Geniuses are not able to bounce back in this...
All right, here they come. Nothing to stand between them and deleting this inhibitor, at least. Will anything stand between them and the Nexus? Right now, they've got Jace split pushing to get an objective bounty shutdown for the side of EG. And they do at least claim, and they drove that bus straight through mid lane right at the beginning with 4 flashes. Blabber having some fun. I love this stage of the game with Assassins. KazaLoLL gets to go play around in the jungle.
Oh my goodness. Ayo's got to be careful. Thankfully, he is now grouped up with friends, so he's no longer isolated for that extra bonus damage from KazaLoLL. Now Blabber might get punished. The short hop trying to look for the blast cone on the exit.
Like I said, they're just full recline, having some fun now.
But Berserker's able to pop some more stacks for his Magi Soul Stealers. He finds Unforgiven in the base, and now they're hammering their way through the middle lane inhibitor. They're making short work of the top side inhibitor as well. All 3 inhibitors are about to fall in favor of Cloud9. This is tough for Evil Geniuses and Cloud9. This is an absolute show of dominance right now. I don't think they're going to be looking for the base end, but they're going to get pretty much everything from Evil Geniuses.
All right, what's the angle, Spica? I know you see it. You can see the thread.
That Cloud9 get too comfortable as they are putting out some barrels for a little bit of poke. Just waiting on the next minion waves to start pulling in through the mid wave and the bottom lane. They never took out the top inhibitor, so they don't have super minions coming through the top lane quite yet. But Cloud9 should be able to make short work of these Nexus towers off the next 2 waves through the mid and bottom side of the map.
I want to see Sven elevate from the... Oh, never mind.
Glacial Prison right on top of Blabber. They blow up the Assassin. Hold up now. Maybe Evil Geniuses could cook here. Nice explosive cast. Catches Jojo Pyun and is able to catch him right on top of it as well. Fudge answering back on the damage. Wait a minute. Evil Geniuses are defending the base. Cloud9 might have gotten too comfortable. And now it's up to Unforgiven and Revenge to look for damage. But Berserker still got a ton of stacks on that Magi, so he does insane damage. The base will be defended successfully for Evil Geniuses, but Cloud9 are relentless in the pressure. They want to look for at least one of these Nexus towers. Teleport is coming in from M&S. They're going to look once again. Sven with the crash down. Armail stunned up. Ayla trying to defend as much as he can. Sven.
If he throws the actual physical plushie that he brought here, it's sitting on his desk right now.
Oh, that would be insane
and
banter.
They've got the cool new setup where they're facing each other in the studio here. But Cloud9 coming again. 27.5 minutes, that's it? I thought this game was longer. Oh.
A relatively short game for Cloud9 against Evil Geniuses. Game 1 lasted a very long time. But Cloud9 with the Baron buff on their side, with Hex Soul on their side. Super minions pouring in through 2 lanes. This should be their siege to take game 2 and put them at match point as one last attempt. They find Berserker! That's a huge shutdown from Evil Geniuses. Do they have the damage to back it on up? Unforgiven, able to relentlessly just pour damage into Cloud9. A 10k plus gold lead actually not matter as much anymore when you just hit super late game and everyone's at full items. It just seems so unfathomable that Cloud9 are still not able to end this game, but Evil Geniuses, as you already said it, Kobe, you know, their tenacity has allowed them to withstand the pressure. They are still holding on to these 2 Nexus turrets. Not one of them has been taken out by Cloud9 yet, which has made their chances to stay in this game still alive. And the poke is just absolutely devastating from Cloud9, and this time they are not just just diving forward. They are not giving a window for Evil Geniuses to engage this time.
The minions are focused. The minions are focused up. They're taking care of the Nexus turrets.
Oh, Armail was looking for the Arctic Assault flash into the Glacial Prison, but Berserker just easily sidesteps, not even needing a flash. And this time the Nexus exposed, and Cloud9 find their window to look for the end of game 2. Cloud9 move to match point against Evil Geniuses.